people that speak Spanish in the world. So he wants to show you how this is. So that's the dude that speaks Boricua. So he's saying like he'll say it in Spanish the way it's supposed to be said. This is how we say it. You know? So what he said was, the car almost hit her. Mm-hmm. But he said, yeah, that motherfucker almost got hit. That's pretty much how you can try it. That's pretty much how you can try it. The way the one dude said, that's how you would say in Spanish when the car almost hit her. Yeah. Puerto Rico said, man, that bitch almost got ran over. Yeah, but we'll say it in Spanish in a way that sounds like same thing you said. We just say it different. Like you do. Yeah, it's like we're gonna say it this way instead. Mm-hmm. Are we on?
What's up, people out there in YouTube land?
We're working, Bobby. We're working.
I was just saying, damn, we got to call it that fast. We ain't even say nothing yet.
They want to talk to us today.
Y'all got to come on with it. Oh, that's what you're
doing. What's up, people? How y'all doing out there, man? Hope y'all doing good.
Everybody out there in TV land.
Oh man, how everybody doing today, man? Everybody good?
Man, we good, man. We good. What's good with you, bro?
Man, all good, man.
All the EV shit be on.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she uses her phone I gave her just internet, but it's my email. Oh, she's watching all that bullshit on YouTube that I gotta go through all. I just gotta search the day. It used to be right there in the subscription. But she just be watching, touching anything.
Good, she own everything. Man, I gave my grandson a tablet for I think it's either Christmas or his birthday last year, and to get it set up because it was from Amazon, you had to sign in with your Amazon Prime account. Man, I get so many notifications from shows he downloading, different games he playing. He on there and he can't do nothing that costs no money. So I got it set up where he can't, he ain't attached to my credit card or nothing. Yeah. But I get so many damn emails. You just downloaded this game. You just downloaded this show. You just did, it's like, yeah. But I mean,
at least he uses it.
But be watching that shit. All this shit is easy. I'm like, God damn. The only good thing is I can see, like, okay, now you should be watching, but none of them are nothing that she can't.
Right. And that's the thing. I got these kids nowadays, they like, no, they like literally you put something on that they not. No, I'm not supposed to watch that.
Yeah,
really.
He'll tell you.
Yeah,
he'll tell you.
That's right. Like, really? My 5-year-old, man, she's the same way. She's very, very tech savvy, by the way, right? And she finds whatever it is she's looking for. You give her your phone, and she'll go from opening it up to finding YouTube to finding whatever she's trying to find. And finds it, dog, and we'll sit there and watch it. And if she come across something she ain't supposed to see, she'll turn it off. I'm not supposed to watch that.
Oh, that's cute.
They know it rather than get the privilege revoked. Right. I'm gonna self-police myself.
Exactly.
Man, please. My grandson.
That's right now.
He took my daughter's phone.
I know, right.
He took my daughter's phone and unlocked it. Mind you, she had it locked. I don't know how he unlocked it. He'll be 5 next month.
Okay.
He unlocked it, found the app store, was getting ready to download a game until she came over and was like, "What are you doing on my phone?"
Wow. It would have been funny if I need your credit card.
Like, right.
Wow. I need the credit card. That would be fucked up. Like, what? Wow. No, that's crazy. Yeah, some of them know. I mean, at a certain age, once they get a little older, they're gonna be like, especially boys, they're gonna be like, you know what?
Hey man, so since y'all got little kids, right?
Okay.
Y'all, I know y'all heard of Roblox.
Yeah,
dog. Minecraft.
What's that?
Roblox is this game
some games.
It's like a hub for a whole bunch of other games.
Right.
Okay.
And it's like, man, I don't even know.
Have you ever seen Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the like little blocky,
kind
of square.
Yeah.
Okay, Roblox is kind of like that, but even a little more simplified because it was really originally made, from what I understand, for like younger kids. Minecraft.
Okay.
So,
Like-
but it's more
like
simplified.
Minecraft.
But yeah, you can get in there, and then they have all these other little games that you can play. So you create your little character, and you can walk around, and you can like adventure in this little world. But it's really just playing other games. So you go someplace, and there's a game there. Then your character enters a game.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
That's dope. And like,
Like that
if you
PlayStation.
have, like she has it downloaded on her mother's phone, and I have it downloaded on mine. Well, she downloaded it.
Wow.
Right.
And so she'll call me and she'll go, Daddy, I want to play Roblox with you right now.
I know it's on your phone.
So right.
Wow.
So I go in and we start playing together. She made me a little character and everything.
I know you are. Don't say you don't have it.
Right.
Like I put it on your phone.
Right.
I know it's there.
Matter of fact, let go of your
Second
phone.
nature to them.
Yeah, man. It is. It really
But
is.
second nature
Yeah,
to
it'd
them.
be like, matter of fact, then just hold your phone for a minute.
Man,
That shit
I got
comes on your
videos. I got videos before she could even talk. She's sitting there playing with the cell phone, looking for shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They know how to do
Yeah,
it, man. But it goes to show you how adaptive the mind is, especially at that young of an age, where, you know, I mean, if the technology had been around when we were that age,
Right.
we'd have been just as adept at it.
But
Visual,
imagine
visual.
our kids now if we had that technology when we
What would they have now?
Bruh.
By now, they'd
They'd
have that.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's crazy. We would have that shit too. But it's all visual. You know,
That's
what I
That's the same exact thing Lowe's just said. Lowe's
why you
just
get
said
with
the
no
same
alcohol?
exact
Say you
thing.
want alcohol, but yet you got a lot of nice tea sitting next to
just to say my breath smell like beer now.
you, right? Yeah, I think it's all because it's visual and it's pictures.
Yeah.
The mind picks up pictures faster.
That's true.
than
That's
words.
true.
So I know that picture, every time I hit that picture, it comes up what I'm looking
Right.
for. So I can know it, you know, and hearing or watching some YouTube where they'll say, you know, subscribe, hit the button. They show subscribe. They show the little bell. So you're
Right.
like, okay,
They
boom.
know what it looks like.
I like this,
Exactly.
so I want to be able to come
And
back
you'll
to
touch
it.
both of them.
Right.
You know, and right now, like for Evie, I think she's just liking it. They say she does it because there's shit up, man. I gotta go through 1,000 things before I get to that. I'm like, God damn. Like, you know what? Stop watching all this stupid shit.
My grandson, he found, 'cause they got a, you know, how you can do the profiles on Netflix. So he got his own little profile at their house. My daughter was telling me that he went and found his own, like they have kids anime on the, you know, because they have like the Netflix Kids. He went and found the kids anime shows all on his own. They didn't have to show him, but he found, and he'll come back. I was watching a new anime, mama, and the characters were doing it, and they was fighting, and it, you know, he gets all energetic with it and everything. But it's cute, but it just kind of makes you go like, damn, you know, when this boy gets 15, 16 years old, he gonna be a beast when it comes to this technology.
Right, man.
You know,
But they all are because they all are doing it now.
Exactly.
Such a young age.
That's right.
It's like with us. We
That's
started doing the video game thing.
I can't wait to see the shit they're gonna invent.
I know what's going to come up.
man, when
We're waiting. What was it? We're waiting for when we don't need the box anymore.
right.
Right,
When the actual box.
right.
We
We
don't
on
need
some
that
Tony
anymore, and
Stark
we can
shit.
See shit right in front of you.
When they
Right.
made VR where everybody could have it at home, my mind was blown.
Hey man, have you ever actually played one of those?
Yeah, I got one.
Which one you got?
I got the PlayStation one.
Say
On the
man,
PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
they got the one I was telling y'all about called the Oculus.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Hey man, yeah, that's something.
There's this one game that I keep seeing people playing. It's like a music game,
Yeah.
but you have these like lightsaber looking swords. Dude,
Yeah.
I want to play that so bad.
Saber something. That's
I
what
would
it's called.
probably
Saber.
suck at it.
Saber
You
beats.
hit
Any saber beats.
Okay.
Something
like
Yeah,
that.
you hit them little boxes,
Yeah.
and you be seeing dudes just going off, and I'm like, man, I would so be doing. I'd be falling all over myself trying to
Like,
do it.
or like you play the drum, you're just sitting there with the thing on. What's wrong with your dad over there? Don't worry about it. He's good.
I was watching one dude, and he said he got into the game thinking, okay, it'd just be something simple and fun to do. He started playing it, and he got into it where, you know, because of course there's levels, and the further you go, the harder the beats get to keep up with it. He said at first he couldn't keep up with the higher levels, not because he couldn't keep track. he didn't have the endurance
Wow.
to keep up with it. So he started exercising to get better at the games.
Wow.
And he wound up losing weight and getting in better shape.
That's good.
But now he can sit there and just do all that stuff, man. I was like, dude, people underestimate this stuff.
Someone who came up with that concept, one of those people sitting there was thinking just that. This might actually help people lose weight, because if anything, they're moving.
Gets you up.
Even if they're sitting there,
right.
they're still moving,
But
and
you
that's
know what,
burning
man?
calories and shit.
When I was playing the Oculus, that's one thing I was telling you about, man. When you playing those games, like you're really immersed in that universe, right? And when you're playing like some of the games I was playing, it's like I was playing this one spy game, right?
Okay.
And so you're walking through this like mansion and shit, right? And it's like spies and shit from coming out of everywhere. They run from the side and they're shooting at you. And the bullets are coming at you, and they have like these trails behind them, and you dodging and shit.
Yeah.
And by the time you finish, man,
You tired.
literally sweating. You know what I'm saying? And because it gets intense.
Wow.
It gets really intense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The harder you play, I mean, the harder
The higher levels you get to, yeah.
But you gotta
It's
think
crazy,
when
man.
it's
So
doing
you gotta literally. Hey man, this is lovely, dog.
So imagine the reason it does that.
No, man.
Imagine if you're actually doing that.
Yeah.
You were actually outside running around with a gun in your hand.
Yeah.
You'd be sweating.
Yeah.
You know?
And
The only
like
good thing
I
is you
told
could just
y'all,
sit there.
When I first played, my homeboy, he just told me to put it on, and I started playing it. So I'm really moving around and walking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I actually ran into the wall because you got this thing on. You know what I'm saying?
You're not there. You're not in the room.
Right.
You're out there in the street
And so
somewhere.
I'm walking, I'm dodging bullets, and bam, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
And then he was like,
Oh,
I
I'm
forgot
so
to
glad
tell
I
you."
wasn't there for
Look,
that.
He was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
You
He
gonna
said, really, all you got to do is move side to side, duck and dodge and all that.
Right. You
You
actually
don't
have
have
to take
walk
steps.
forward
Yeah.
because it's moving for you
Yeah.
and it's taking you whichever way you need to go. But you do got to do all the dodging. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That
Yeah, I
shit's
used to-
fun. I instantly got to do
I
it.
used to always say, I'm gonna need a padded room if I get one of those.
Right.
Just be a padded room.
Shit
That's
is
it.
crazy,
And
man.
the seat.
The Oculus. Shit is dope, though.
Hey.
I want to do ones where I'm in a race car. It's like I'm actually in a car.
Yeah.
I
That's
see.
what I want to do.
I saw a dude.
Put it, um,
I saw a dude who had a setup like that in his
PlayStation.
house. He literally had I want to say it was like 4 or 5 screens where they was all coming all the way around him. He had the seat where and he had like a steering wheel, he had a gas pedal and brake pedal and everything. He had a shifter and everything. And this was in his house.
Yeah.
You know, and so he's sitting up there playing, I think it was like some Gran Turismo type game.
Amen.
So it wasn't
Amen.
it wasn't like one of these street
Amen.
races. It was a
Amen.
straight simulator.
Amen.
The GT Sport that's out now is geared.
Amen.
Yeah.
People that are
Amen.
in rigs and that are playing, either VR or playing it that way. Except the VR and the PlayStation, it's like a little screen. It's not.
Yeah.
I want to be like I'm in that.
You want to feel it. Yeah.
Gran
if I can
Turismo
get that-
almost there.
If I can get that and that feeling like that, then I'll get one of those that thing we saw with the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Strap that shit around.
Right.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, I
Yeah.
forgot about those.
Man,
Yeah, I've seen
I'll
those.
get me one of those harnesses, and if I
Yeah.
can feel like I'm really in that, oh
Yeah.
man, that'd be
Yeah.
the shit, man.
You know, when they
That would
first
be
invented
beautiful.
them little chairs, man, that was the first step in that direction.
Oh, yeah.
And I
chairs
still
had
got
some-
one, man.
they
And
had
little chairs that
Yeah.
vibrate
And it
and
had
all that
speakers
kind
on
of
the
stuff.
side,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
now they got that
Dope.
thing you strap, man. That'd be so cool to see.
Dope.
Or to play, or some of them space games where you're in the spaceship
Yeah.
flying it, man. My
Yeah.
No Man's Sky. Man, y'all won't see me for a month.
Man.
I'd be
Imagine
gone if I
playing
could
that
see.
Star Wars game that we was all playing.
And like if you were sitting in there,
Right.
it'd have been easier to maneuver.
What was the name of it?
Squadrons.
Squadron.
This was one of the free ones they gave on the PlayStation
Okay.
Plus, and we try to play it. It's funny because most of the games I can't play like they can, but this one I can fly the thing way better than they can. Because I told myself, man, I'm not doing bad. Y'all should crush in this. Man, I can't control. I'm like, I don't understand why. Y'all is better than me. I don't play these games.
I started getting better at it.
You missed
I
your
didn't
pilot.
get
You should have been
good
a
at
pilot.
I did get better.
Why didn't y'all get this? Yes.
I ain't got
Yeah, we tried to
coordination
play that
for it.
for that. You have to set it a certain way.
I was going to say, because like Knights of the Old Republic was the last Star Wars game I
Oh,
played.
that was a good
And
game,
I
man.
love that
was
game.
a
I can
good game.
imagine trying to play something like that in VR.
where you get to choose to be.
Yeah, the Oculus, they have Star Wars.
They do. That's
Yeah,
right. They show
have
the
it.
thing.
You literally
You have to fight
saber
Darth Vader.
fighting Darth Vader and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's dope.
Because they get
Damn.
commercials.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Yes, man.
That was a
Yes,
commercial
sir.
they showed.
Yeah.
Darth Vader sitting there
Uh-huh.
waiting for you.
Yeah.
And the dude walks up on him like, that'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to ask.
You know what's funny? What's funny is the other day when you mentioned that,
Yeah.
later on I went home, I was looking through some of my shit, and what comes up? A commercial for
Oculus.
motherfucker. I haven't seen one of those
If you
commercials.
listening, dog.
I haven't been. You know what got me though is like, well, I remember when you talked about it, I thought to myself, well, I haven't seen a commercial for them in a long
Right,
time. I remember
right.
when they first come out, I thought that shit was gone. I didn't know it was
Right.
around.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it, I'm like, wait, we're just talking about this shit.
Yep.
Like, and it was the one they have on that commercial for Resident Evil 4.
Hey, let me ask
It's
you
the
a
one
question.
that showed. That
Did you get the shot?
What shot?
Like the one of the
COVID
vaccines? You didn't get one?
No.
Oh, I was finna say that's how they found out.
You know how really they find out that
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They gotta
for
inject
real,
them in
that's how
us.
they really do it. They
they
listen all
listen
the
all
time.
the time. It's
All
like,
the time.
I mean,
They listen
dude,
right now.
Think about it. When if you can go to your phone and just say, "Okay, Google," and it
Right.
pops up and starts searching for whatever you ask for,
Right.
it's listening.
Right.
Because it's listening for you to say them
Those-
certain
them
phrases.
certain
Yeah.
key phrases, yeah.
Who was it? I saw a thing on the other day. Somebody sent it was to Facebook, I think it was. And no, it was Amazon. They sent a request to Amazon requesting all the data that Amazon had on them. And I don't know how they went through it. I don't remember the process that they had to go through to get it. But basically, they got all these files that Amazon had on them. Every show, if they got Amazon Prime that they watch, every
ordered.
movie,
Yeah.
everything you
Yeah.
ever ordered. But it also had every conversation she had ever had with her, what do you call them things? The little things people have in their house,
Alexis.
Alexis.
Oh, yeah.
Every time she said something to that Alexis, it had every file. Whether it was
Man.
play a song, add this to my grocery list, whatever it was,
Yeah.
it had every single voice recording that she had on there. I mean, people are worried about microchips in the damn vaccine.
That's what, you should be worried about.
You
that.
worried. The stuff that they tracking us with is right here in your pocket, and you voluntarily give it every piece of
Every
information that it wants.
And what's so funny about it is when you go through stuff and you add apps and all of this stuff, and it asks you for permission for shit all the time, and people don't even read that shit. They just go,
Except.
permission. Yeah, man.
Oh, you downloading the app to tell you about traffic, but it's asking you for permission to access your photos.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Why?
And contacts.
Right.
Right.
Why?
Why do you need to know my contacts and my
So I can
photos
send them some shit.
so you can tell me where to go? You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy.
Trying to tell you.
The future that you all are afraid of,
Oh, I ain't afraid of it.
well, concerned about in terms of
Yeah.
where that technology could go
Yeah.
fundamentally. Why are we objecting to it now? Because we can see what you're trying to do with it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That world exists in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are a highly observed society.
Yeah.
And we're about
So
to be right there with them.
So
Right.
much. We're about to be there.
That's
So
right.
so much
The whole world's gonna be
that
like that.
it's the surveillance is so high that they now have like a system where if you commit too many infractions, whether it be don't study for so long, walk across the street at the wrong place, they don't even give you a ticket. It just come to you because it's like, hey, we got the video here. You're doing it right here now.
That's crazy.
They are so heavily surveyed that you can lose your right to leave the country. They'll revoke your passport. They'll revoke your driver's license. They'll start then penalizing your pay that you get at work, that kind of stuff.
That's where we're headed, man.
That's
We're headed in that
that's
same
what I was
direction.
saying. Like the
Right.
world you're afraid of.
Right.
That's
Right.
the world that's in China right now.
Yep.
Literally.
That's where we're headed.
Literally. And if you look at India, they've almost gone to no cash.
Yeah.
You know,
And
that's
to be
coming.
honest, man, and to be
Okay.
honest,
That's coming.
that right there, that's my biggest issue with the mandates and shit for the vaccine and all that type of stuff. It's that shit more than anything.
I understand.
Because it's a violation of your rights, man.
Well,
I
you're in
don't
the
give a
right
shit
state.
what nobody
That's
That's
says.
where we're protected.
You're in
We're
the right
insulated
state.
from there.
You're in the
Yeah.
right state because
Well, we
To a
supposed
degree.
to be. We
you banned all that
supposed to be.
shit.
To a degree.
Nah, ain't
Supposed to be.
ain't
To
no
a degree.
mandates in Texas. Like, you can't tell my people what to do.
Yeah.
You can't
But
fire
see-
them.
But see, the thing about it is, as much as the governor sits there and says no mandates, when the federal government says yes mandates, it ain't nothing you can do about
Ain't too much you can
That's
do.
how they did smallpox.
They can.
They knew that
Yeah.
when he did.
Supreme
When
Court
he
had
did.
to finally
He
say,
did.
Yeah.
"Yo, you know what?
You know,
When the
Yeah.
Supreme
Well,
Court
This is
says
new
sound-
law. You have to get
that's
this
that's
shit,
almost
or you get,
provoking.
or you're,
Right.
or you're breaking
You
the
know
law.
what I mean?
Right.
You're
when the
almost
Supreme
provoking.
Court
Right.
weighed in, they
Yeah.
said, "Hey,
Mhm.
look, the greater good outweighs the rights of the individual."
And that's what's coming.
Let's see how good that go down, and it's
Right.
going down.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go down.
Let's see how good that goes
That's
down.
the fake one. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I got my. They
Oh,
patched
you-
up my fake leg.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought they
congratulations,
were
man.
new one.
They are. They still got to finish it.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
since it
At
had
least they
completely
did
broken
decide.
on me, they was able to go ahead and patch it up to where I could still wear it at least
man.
for the next few weeks till they finish it. It's tolerable. You know, it's
More
not.
than it was before.
Yeah, I couldn't walk in it before,
Yeah.
but they managed to patch it up.
you put a splint.
They basically put these big 3 wide ass Velcro straps across it. So now I just gotta strap it up.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm in my room this morning and I'm trying to get them straps straight. And that Velcro, like they found some industrial strength ass Velcro
That's
for
the
this.
guy that's hard to pull
Dude,
off.
I'm like trying to pull this stuff off and it's like I'm like trying to rip off Bobby hair or something, man.
But that's good though, because you know that shit is on.
Oh,
Right.
hey, it's been on all day and I haven't had to
I'm
adjust
good with
it.
taking
so,
it off.
hey,
At least I know that shit ain't gonna be
Right.
come on like some regular shit.
Hanger prosthetics, hurry up. I need my new leg.
Feel a lot more comfortable now.
It's better. It's better. I mean, I'll be much better when the new one's made because the main problem with this one is something on the inside of it snapped basically, and so now the height is off. And so when I stand up, I either have to put all my weight on this leg, which makes my good leg tired, or I have to put all my weight on this leg, which becomes painful. So once I can get a new one made and they can get the height, where the height is back to normal, then I'll be good. That's why I say I can really start to move around and even exercise and try to get some of this off me again. Because man, not being able to walk for more than a few minutes, it sucks.
Really.
Yes, he tore his ACL.
Right.
They getting him a new one.
For me, ACL is alternative leg.
Yeah, man. So what's up, people? We got 8 folks in there. What's the deal, man? Glad y'all here. Shit. We are at episode 80, man.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Episode 80, man. We got 20 more. One thing I was thinking about, man, you know how from the very beginning we kept talking about having this sex episode, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I was thinking, man.
Okay.
Let's do that on episode 99.
Okay.
And then episode 100, we celebrate the 100th episode. You know what I'm
Should
saying?
be that on 69.
I know. No. I know.
Supposed to be,
We
right?
were supposed to do that, but when it
Yeah.
came, I don't remember what happened.
No.
I know, right?
We forgot the number of that.
We forgot the
We
yeah.
that was that.
Right. We got there and then it was like, oh shit,
That was
episode
episode 69.
69.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So yeah, man. On episode 99, we're gonna do that sex episode. Man. We're gonna do that sex episode.
Stay tuned, y'all. It's
Yeah.
coming.
So when you say sex episode, you just talking about sex?
We're gonna figure all that out
Let's
before
talk
we
about
got.
sex. That's
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna open it up with. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Okay, I vote Ron and Ruck do the dance.
Oh, I do the dance. I do the dance.
Now we got Jonathan.
Like likes and dislikes and sex.
Come here, Ron. Let me rub your ball.
No,
Come
sir.
here. Come here, boy.
I want you to dance.
Ronnie missionary. Missionary Ron.
Yeah, some of his people got kidnapped in Haiti. Oh.
Who knows?
They not that far.
Some of them
Right.
some of them missionaries.
All right.
Mhm.
Mugs and Haiti is so desperate. They don't even damn.
And now they're going to charge $1 million a person to
Okay.
get them back. Y'all heard that?
I saw that.
Let's
We got it.
They normally charge a few thousand. They said, but because of this one, because of how things have been in Haiti, they didn't hike up the price. $1 million a person. They asked 17 million because they got 17 people.
Let's see how much you care about your white church people.
I hope them white church people ain't got friends that's in Delta Force. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's because I'm
But they
sure they'd have dropped the price if they known they was coming.
But they said that the section of Haiti that they got them in,
Mhm.
this gang controls that whole section of Haiti. Like the police don't even come in there.
Oh,
They're
like we
like-
gonna go invade somewhere, homeboy.
Right.
We gotta go invade, man. Because
Why
they
we
got
gotta
our
go get-
citizens,
so
man.
what?
We
Why we
gotta
gotta
go
go
get them.
get them? They knew not to go there.
Right.
Oh, man.
They're the
America,
ones that put
Because we're
themselves
a
in
good
that
Christian
danger.
nation.
So fuck
We're a
them.
good Christian nation.
they've been had travel advisories
They
against
got
going to
enough money
Haiti
to
for
pay for them.
years.
They got enough money to pay for them.
You know
Pay
what?
for them, save our boys.
You
I
know
ain't
what?
trying to risk none of our
We-
boys going in and
We
get
go
no
after
damn
our own.
missionaries.
We go
man.
get ours.
No, I'm
We
not
gonna
ready
get
to risk
ours.
not one of my boys for these people that volunteered to go there on their own. And yo, the church got money. 17 million is like 20 cents to y'all.
They're not
Pay for
Catholic.
them. Still, churches got money.
Right.
I mean, that's a major thing.
Where
to
Joe
understand.
Osteen at?
He
They
got-
got
Catholics
Joe
got
Osteen got that in his
they got
pocket,
money.
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
All these other ones, they all got that money too. Like shit,
Shoot.
they don't pay taxes. Goddamn, they got
You
that.
could
If
get
anything,
Joe
they got that.
Osteen. You could get Joe
Yeah, man,
Osteen.
fuck that.
What's some of them other super rich
Oh man.
mega preachers?
Juggernaut's twin.
TDJ.
Oh, T.
Hold on, they got that money.
Jesse Duplantis.
Yep.
Jesse Duplantis and
The ones that say that God told me that I need a jet.
Right.
Boy, they be killing
I forget who
me.
that was. He didn't get the list.
He
I-
said,
I would
God
have
said,
said
I
I
can't
but you still
I
like
have to-
I can't think of that one dude's name.
They be killing it.
He literally said he couldn't fly on a public plane because he didn't want to be surrounded by demons.
Word.
So you calling everybody else a demon,
other than those that go to your church. That's it.
and probably even them because they fly public.
They fly public too. That's right.
But no, you got to have a private jet because you can't fly with demons. What?
That's the demon talking.
You know,
Trying
and
to tell
those
you.
demons that are in this church, what the hell are following up?
Mm-hmm.
I've never
Like, you
seen
know
that
what?
part of conservative America. Like, you know, like those people that buy into that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? They use people that usually buy into that level and that type of Christianity. They usually are highly traditional and conservative in their viewpoints,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Of
and
course. Yeah.
and they usually fit a certain income bracket that's going to probably have them more tax exempt at this point because they make so much money, you know, and that's where their movements are getting all that funding from.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a certain part of our, you know, society that really buys into that.
Mhm.
I've never seen what that looks like, man. I know it's there though, you know, but I've never. That's because I guess we're so far removed from it for money. But I've never seen those people. But they're there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they exist.
They're there. They're there. I just couldn't imagine. I mean, like that's a whole different reality of America.
Nebraska,
You know what I'm saying?
Arkansas,
Like, can you
shit.
imagine what your
Iowa.
reality of America would be if you came from that man? That'd be totally different.
Oh, but those are the people who think America is the greatest country in the world.
I feel you. I feel
You know, and
I still do though. I still do.
I mean,
I still
but not on the level that you talking about the way they see it.
right,
It's like
Oh, yeah, like it don't do no wrong.
Right.
Oh, okay.
we
Yeah, I
we
understand.
see the struggle. We
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
struggle of
absolutely.
America because
Yeah.
we have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But
It's
those
like,
people,
No, it's like I don't know what movie it was, but it was like God bless America and no place else.
right.
That's what the dude would
Right.
always say.
Right.
Like a big conservative.
Right.
And then after his speech, it was I forget what
Hey, man,
movie it
that's a
was.
hearted
It was a
Roman.
politician, and after
You know
every
what I'm
speech he
saying?
would end it, hey, God bless America and no
No
place
way.
else, and go back and walk away. Like fuck everybody.
you know what? I've heard that line before. Now I can't
It's
see
in the
who
movie.
it is from
It's funny
either.
as hell. Those are the people that know the map is United States,
Right.
a little piece of Canada, Mexico,
And they dirty
water
down there.
all the way around.
Right. You know, they
Right.
dirty. Them people down there, they dirty.
Yeah,
Right.
they're the ones that
Exactly.
That's, like, that's how they see it.
Exactly.
those are the
That's how they
rapists
see
and those are the criminals
Yeah.
in our country.
Right.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
look
right.
at our immigration problem.
You
They
know,
just coming through, Norm.
You know, we let them cut our grass, but we keep an eye on them.
Right.
My goodness.
Right.
The brownies are taking over.
Actually trying to come back. They're trying to come back and
Yeah,
take
you know what I
their
mean? They
shit
actually
back.
been here for a minute.
Oh,
Y'all been here for a minute.
We gotta get our shit back.
So,
Shit. They finna
Breed
take
them
over.
out.
They
Yeah.
finna become the majority here in Texas.
Mhm.
They're a couple
Breed
of
'em
years
out.
away from it.
Hey,
Nothing would change them.
you always say that.
Nothing would change. The Hispanics you think
Mhm.
are not the ones that are going to take over. The Hispanics that would take over think like the white people do.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are Republicans. Those are the ones that look at you like, oh, them damn niggas. Yo, man, we got fucking African in our. Yeah, but not me. I'm light. Fuck out of here.
I've
Nothing
had
would change.
experience with people.
A little bit would change, but not very much.
Yeah.
A little bit would change for Latinos, but not for blacks.
Yeah.
Because they got the same mentality, but still my Latinos. I got just like white people help white people, I'm gonna help
Right.
white people, but
Right.
fuck the rest of y'all.
Yeah.
You know, nothing would change because they're white people too.
You know what, man?
They're Spaniards.
I
They're
can't
white people.
front.
They're Europeans, just like the rest of them.
The first time I remember it specifically. The first time I ran into a Mexican that had that white mind in him, it scared the living hell out of me.
Okay. I
Really?
know.
I had never seen. I never expected.
You never
that.
ran across it before?
at that
Well,
point in my life. No.
what you would think, especially in Texas, as much as they be dogging Mexicans,
You know,
just dude,
I
you
know
like them?
When that first
Dang,
happened to
they
me,
treat you
it
as
just
bad
scared
as
the hell out
us.
of me.
But yeah, the
It
I
really
knew an
mentality.
Argentinian chick, man. And she had
Argentinians
a
think
lot
they're
of
white.
money.
Mhm.
And she looked white.
Mhm.
She was from Argentina.
Mhm.
And
They're
her people had a lot of money. And
Europeans.
they thought they were white.
They're
They
Nazis.
really did. They thought they
But
were
you
white.
know, but some of them are
No, but they
most
were,
of them are.
right. They spoke
right.
In the Latin,
Most of them,
in the
yeah,
Latin
they really
nation,
are
in the
white
Latin
people.
nation,
Right.
they
They
think
really
they're
are.
the white people,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and the rest of us are all niggas.
Exactly.
But
And
the
she-
main
they
thing
had
is
that
too is
mentality
because
bad, bro.
in that section of the world, they really didn't have Indians in that section.
Yeah.
That was pretty much empty land. They
Uh-huh.
had so when the Europeans came, they took
Yeah.
that over. Those are all retired Nazis.
But they
Exactly.
actually,
German.
Yeah,
but they
exactly.
actually,
Germans
they
to be
actually
exact.
brought more slaves
Paraguay
to
to
South America and Mexico
Absolutely.
than they brought to the U.S.
By far.
There's more African blood in South America
Absolutely.
than even here in the United States.
By far.
They-
By
they-
But a
far.
lot of that African though in South America and Central America, those were Africans would have been here way before slavery.
oh,
They
yeah,
had made
yeah.
it over here and
Mhm.
blended in, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like in Paraguay, that's another one. I mean, okay, this dude is named Juan Schmidt.
Like what?
Where the fuck you get this from? And you're goddamn from South America. That's because all Germans. Those are all retired Nazis that the Catholics helped escape to South America back in World War II. Yeah, no, that's look,
No, I believe you.
that's what it is. I mean, I can see Cubans. You know, you
Right.
got a you got a dude named Vladimir Guerrero. Okay, well
Right,
they were
right.
with Russians, so I can
Right.
see the mama liking the name Vladimir. So
Right.
my last name is Guerrero. But down there in Paraguay, you go look at South America. A good way to see it is the World Cup.
Mhm.
South America, Chile, Mexicans,
Yeah.
Brazilians,
Mhm.
Paraguayans
Yeah.
with the last name Helmet.
Right.
Helmet Schmidt.
Right.
Like, oh no, my name is Carlos Helmet.
Right.
Like what?
Right.
And they're real big, taller. That's
Right.
all that migration down there. So them people there, they really, I don't count them as Latinos. Those are Europeans. Over
They
there.
really
those
are.
are
Yeah,
those
really,
are Nazis
really
that
are.
were those were not Nazis that got sent down there. And the Catholic
Last
Church
name's
helped a whole
Hortons,
bunch
all of it. Yeah.
Yep, all of that section down there. Yeah, that was areas that most of the natives didn't go down to because that gets cold. You're starting to get down towards the South Pole now. Argentina, all the mountains, that shit gets cold down there. Indians are like, man, fuck all that.
I saw this.
Unless we hungry, we don't go there.
I saw this documentary, man, that had like a whole lot of evidence that's where Hitler was never killed.
A lot of them went there.
That a lot of them went there, and they
Yeah.
were, and a whole lot of them were going there
A lot of
even
them-
prior to,
Yeah.
And they say that he
Catholic
went
Church
down
helped
there
them
with
get
Hitler.
there.
That's what they
You
say.
think they're killing
That's what they
Jews?
say.
Catholics, I don't give a fuck about Jews. Go ahead.
Man,
They were
yeah,
helping
at
them
that
down
time,
there,
yeah.
you know? Yeah, I mean, but the thing, you're supposed to be a religion of God and you're helping dudes that are murdering people, man, like crazy.
Mhm.
So they would help them, but that's what infiltrated down there. And so them people, they think they're right. But in the rest of us, there's people like that too, though. They're from other countries. That's why I say, and those are the ones that, because of their light skinnedness, even though they do have African and indigenous Indian in them, their mentality is like them up there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, think about it though. They treat them like motherfuckers. I'm gonna be with the white people.
I could pass. Just like
everybody would do it.
Just like black folks back in the day, if you was light skinned enough, you pass. I got a little white blood in me. I got some straight hair. I got some light skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna go someplace where don't nobody know me, and I'm just gonna be white. And then boom, then you be mad when somebody from your hometown show up talking about Johnny, is that you?
And his reply would be like, "Oh, nigga, girl, I don't know you.
I know not of what you speak."
Like, girl, and then tell his nigga, "Yo, get her away from me."
Right.
Remove this
Remove her. Tell me, get her out. Get the fuck out of here.
Security.
Security.
Right. But then a lot of those were Jefferson's kids.
Oh yeah.
Jefferson had a whole bunch of kids like that.
He couldn't stay away from that black tail boy.
They say
He fell in love with
They
it.
say Einstein's mother was a black lady. I mean, not Einstein.
Eisenhower.
They say your boy Abraham Lincoln was mixed.
Yeah.
Mixed part Native American, part black, part white, and I forgot. It was from some place in the Appalachians. I forgot what they called them, but they had a name for them. But it was a known population of these mixed race people that could pass for white if they wanted to, but they was mixed race because they was part black, part indigenous, and part white.
Wow.
But they say he came from that stock, so his family bloodline is at least somewhere down the line part black.
That's still ain't the reason.
But of course,
freed
Right.
He didn't even want to do that, man. He did it because he had to.
Exactly.
He had to break the financial back of the South. That was all that was. Because without the money, they couldn't run things.
Plus, there was too many white people getting killed, regardless of what side you're on.
Yeah,
Man, I'm looking at the current generation and everything. I would love to see how beautiful we're going to be as a species in about 300 years.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go to Puerto Rico, nigga. Go to Puerto Rico. We're already there.
That's the. That is the
what's coming to.
That is the blueprint. That is the
already
blueprint.
there.
That's what it's going to wind up being. Everybody going to be beige.
It's going to be beautiful.
And we got Trumpers too.
That nigga's been saying that forever, dog. He's always been saying this.
That's why I say
we
I
got the
love
perfect
Sheila E.
DNA, man.
That's why I say, man.
Everything.
Now that they didn't put this abortion ban on, all we need to do is get a group of about 20-30 brothers together and send them out on a mission. No, you can't abort it. You can't abort it.
No,
Right.
you know what?
Right.
You can turn her in.
You're right, and then look,
Right.
you could get her pregnant, then turn her in, get the money, and you straight.
And you still gotta have the kid. Yeah.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. There is a plan if you're just willing to execute. If I could do it myself, I would. But
Right? That should be put along a little faster.
But you know what? They might have done figured that out, and that's why the cops just be killing brothers on sight. Like, we gotta get rid of them quick.
No, they gonna do that regardless.
Right?
That's
They have done that.
That's their
regardless.
hobby. That's their
Right.
pastime. Shoot.
What's up, Ryan? SPC. What's up, Murder One? Good to see you,
What's
Ryan.
up, man?
We just sitting there talking,
man.
chilling, man. That's all.
Yeah, man.
That's all we two doing, just chilling. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I think we're gonna be some beautiful people. Even if you're gonna start having Asians and interesting enough, it's gonna be to see Native Americans. How you know what I mean? That's variation on a theme and a time. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. I mean, it's just you have people come. You got people coming in contact with each other more frequently than we in our early childhoods. We never would have imagined it.
Right.
Never.
I mean,
this is just so international now.
You got to think about it. Where we grew up in South Park,
It'll be beautiful.
I literally could have gone years without seeing anybody who wasn't black.
Right.
Unless you went to a convenience store or something like that.
Right.
You could literally go years without seeing somebody who wasn't black when you young and growing up in that kind of environment. But hell, now every time you turn around, oh, you from India. Oh, you
Right.
from Pakistan.
Right.
Oh, you
Right.
from Germany. Oh,
Right.
you're
Right.
seeing that mixing and mingling
Right.
way more now.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. The variations you're gonna get in humans, as far as skin colors, eye colors, combinations of height,
Right.
red hair
Yeah,
on
man.
dark skin,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
blue eyes,
Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff. That's
Yeah.
But
You
what if
gotta
all
look.
that mixing puts us into boom? We all look exactly the same color eyes, same color hair, because we done mix so much that this is what final this mix is.
We good with that.
One.
We good with
It's
that.
either we're blue eyed, we're either green eyed, we're either and then blonde hair. We're just one. Everybody looks the same.
Well, we ain't gonna be blue eyed
because
No,
that is a
because
recessive
because
gene.
that's a recessive
I
gene,
mean-
and that's the absence of melanin. The absence of So
But I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
We'd all be
No, because
brown.
what he's talking about is Sweden.
Right.
We don't have to imagine it. He's talking about Sweden.
Right. They're all
Yeah,
just-
I mean, shit.
That's
Don't
what it is. That's what
it is. What he's talking about is Sweden, Finland, all of that.
Yeah.
But they all right. They numbers. They work. It works out.
yeah,
It works out.
Yeah.
They'll be all right. If that's what we come to as a species, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
In the grand scheme of things, it'll make us more resilient. Because bottom line is just like how we can go outside and the sun doesn't really affect us.
Mhm.
They're gonna need that.
They gonna have
the lighter skin versions of humanity will need that. And hey, I'll gladly share a little melanin with you if it's gonna help out the race in the long run.
Right. Shoot. It's gonna be interesting. We got some beautiful people, man.
We'll still be divided.
Oh yeah, of course we'll be
Even though
divided
we're
on
the
some
same,
level.
we'll still
We're
be-
humans, of course.
Human nature
That's
is
what
to
we're gonna do.
I
categorize.
studied with them kids. Eventually, they paired themselves off by
Oh,
their
eye color. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of little kids. They were all different colors, and at the end of the day, when they looked, they're like, regardless of the color, all the blue-eyed kids or green-eyed kids, they all paired each other by their eye color. It's like that's crazy.
And they
Okay,
did
so-
it. They did it naturally too.
Yeah, they're just out there, just
Jane
hanging out.
Elliott, Jane Elliott did.
Oh,
she
yeah.
does experiments like that.
Yeah, that's what they
Mhm.
did. They just put a bunch of kids together of all colors, let them mingle. At the end of the day, they paired themselves off by eye color. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't know. Without probably even
I saw the
thinking
one
about
you
it.
was talking about though.
Yeah.
With she did that. What was it? She put all the people who was brown eyed in the one group, and of course that was the majority of the people. And then everybody else who wasn't brown eyed got put into a separate group.
Mhm.
And the non brown eyed people was getting treated bad.
Mhm.
And of course, most of those was white people.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, they got so offended. They were
Mhm.
so hurt. Some of them was just like, "Well, you're just not being fair." Now
So
you-
remember the first day, she had it reversed. She had the people with the darker eyes.
Mm,
She had them. No, the second day. It was the second day
okay.
when she reversed it, and then all of the people with the blue eyes and all of that, they were getting treated bad. But the first day, it was the opposite. You know what I'm saying? And they were fine with it.
Yeah,
They were fine with it. It was just like, yeah, this is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? We get to,
We in
We
charge.
It was,
Right.
it was
Run
okay
things.
for the blue-eyed to run.
yeah. Then
But
when
when the
when
blue
she
eyes-
switched it the next day, oh, they was pissed.
And
They
couldn't, and so it was
Now you
interesting hearing
understand?
some of them talk
Yeah.
because they couldn't grasp the concept of even why they was offended,
Exactly.
why you was hurt. And it was
Exactly.
like, this is what discrimination feels like. This is what we're trying to get you to understand, And they some of them got it, some of them realized it, but some of them you could see it in their face. They just were like, no, this is not right.
This one chick, she got so mad that she stood up and she walked out, right?
Mm.
And Miss Elliott kept talking and whatever. Then the chick, she came back in, and she said something like she was trying to apologize or whatever, right? But you could tell that the apology was real surface.
Mhm.
She didn't really mean it.
Yeah,
She didn't get what Miss Elliott was trying to teach.
Mhm.
And so Miss Elliott was like, no, I'm not accepting that apology.
Mhm.
She said, because you don't even understand what's going on here.
Mhm.
She said, that's rude. And you're disrespecting everybody in this class by, the way you think. And then so the girl, she started crying, she was mad and shit. And it was crazy, man. It was a beautiful experiment though, because you could see that those people who originally couldn't grasp it, once they did, you could see them, you could see their body language
Like, oh,
just
shit,
change.
we been that fucked up?
Damn.
Right.
You're like, oh wow.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
could definitely see the
At
change
least
in their attitude.
She didn't have that mindset because I've always been the privileged one.
Right,
So
exactly.
You can't treat me this way.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if this is an experiment or not.
Right.
Fuck y'all.
She was okay with it the other way though.
Yeah.
She had
Well,
no
fine.
problem.
This is the norm.
Right.
You know, this is the norm here.
But that just goes to show you, people don't even understand how privilege works.
I think she was probably like the first Karen.
You know what? Maybe her name was Karen.
Probably was.
That's where Karen came from.
That's where it came from. That's how
Karen
Karen was born.
Karen Helmet. Karen Helmet. Yes, that's operative. Still in action in Argentina. She's 94. She's still sending signals back then.
Got an SS tattoo on her
You
elbow.
Going to the deep jungles of Argentina. You see that big tower, that's her.
That Morse code.
Morse code. She's 94. She think the war's still going on. Karen help.
I am still here.
Hey, listen,
Manfreira.
out there, man. Anybody out there, if y'all have any like suggestions, things that y'all want us to discuss, y'all want us to talk about, always feel free to put them in the comments, man. Let us know. You know, we always go back and watch and we go back and read and everything like that. So y'all don't ever hesitate. And please, if y'all want to call in right now, call in. The number's 281-858-3107. Bobby put it in the chat. So yeah, give us a call, man.
I knew I was forgetting to tell y'all something. And this is not so much marketing as much I want to tell y'all something.
Okay, yeah.
You know, hey man, so Murder One had got with me. He sent me some information regarding like a group they have that get together on Zoom every Thursday.
Okay.
I think around 7, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
And sometimes, you know, K Reno will be on that, maybe not. You know, then other people that you know would be known that's from the community be on there, maybe not. You don't know. But they have a plan that they work on each week, and they actually go and execute on it.
Yeah.
And Mr. Muhammad is the head of it,
Oh,
and he
okay.
heads the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he invited everybody. It's like, look, anybody that would even be even remotely interested in how to help the community in any way, where this is going out and just handing out a flyer, where this is coming on Zoom and talking with us and brainstorming, whatever the case may be. Hey man, we could use you. And so that's exactly his whole approach. That's why I remembered. I said, "This brother's for real.
Yeah.
You ain't got to bind and nothing.
Right.
Yeah, they know.
Nothing like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Just to show up. If you don't do number, listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I couldn't
Yeah.
stay the whole time. It was like about maybe an hour and a half, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But I was out after an hour. I was tired. But yeah, man. Because I still got the info. I'll send it to y'all. But I want to tell y'all, man, if you get a chance, check them out, man.
Oh yeah. for
They're
sure.
real cool.
I'd be
They're
interested
real
to check
cool.
that out.
Yeah, they're real cool.
Yeah.
Earlier, want to talk about the after effects of the verses. Who's next?
Oh, hey man, that's that's a good question.
Rumor has it.
Uh-oh.
Well, they already have some people.
Rumor has it. Word on the street is Missy Elliott versus Busta Rhymes. That's what rumor has on the street. And
You know-
that's it. And Busta was calling people out at the verses and everything, you know.
You know
And
what?
so they say that's who they think they get.
You know
this
what?
coming up.
That's actually not bad.
That's a
Because
good
see,
matchup. I know.
the thing is this:
No.
Busta. It's really hard to find somebody who can stand with Busta, right?
Because you got to match
Because
his energy.
you got to match his energy, and you got to match the enormous amount of hits that he had.
Those are the exact reasons. I can't forget the source I even read it from. I'll see if I can find it. Those were their exact reasons saying,
Absolutely.
hey, we think Missy Elliott is going to be
Yeah.
next. And they were saying, hey, word is,
Yeah.
you know, that's one of the people
That would be
they're thinking
good
about
word.
Yeah,
for,
man.
for
I can
those
see
said reasons.
that. I can
Yes.
definitely
For
see
those
that.
said
Yeah,
reasons.
that
I
would
can
be
see
a
that.
damn good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Ooh. If
Yeah.
nothing else, dude, that would just be entertaining just for them going through their hits.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
between the two
Right.
of them, that's a lot.
exactly.
I think for them
Exactly.
though, it'll be more of the traditional verses rather than what we've seen with like you know, with Big Daddy Kane and KRS and Dipset and the Lox, because that was more of a battle.
Oh yes,
You know what I'm saying? But the more traditional verses,
yes,
I think that'll be beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, that's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm interested. And I am not a Missy Elliott fan, but I'm interested in that.
Really?
Yeah,
man.
I like Missy Elliott.
I'm not. I've never been like the type of fan of Missy that would go out and buy her albums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I always liked her songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If her songs come on the radio, I'm gonna listen.
Dog.
Oh yeah,
her songs was always jamming.
Yeah, she was always jamming and mad talented.
Oh,
mad talented.
And all
Give
of
her
the hits
all
that
kinds
she,
of credit
and
for
all of the hits that she has written. You know what I'm saying?
And produced.
I mean, if you really think about it, there's probably not too many people that could match the amount of hits that she really has.
Yeah.
Because she has her own hits, and then she has a massive library of shit that she's written and produced for people that half the people don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
When
like some of the biggest songs out there.
You hear a song and it sounds a little quirky, you know, and you go like, "Oh man, that got a little funny thing to it. I like that." That's probably her.
Pimp C versus New York.
That's Pimp C versus New York.
That's what C Murder wrote.
That's a good one.
And then the one after that, a real battle for the old school king of the South.
Ooh. Who though?
I don't know.
That's
y'all people.
I mean, man, when it comes to
peoples.
King of the South, man, we got Andre, Face, T.I.
Those were the two that came to my mind first, Andre and Faith.
Yeah.
What about Scarface?
But you got to
That's
Faith.
Scarface.
Yeah. But you got to throw T.I. in there, man. You got to throw T.I. in there. Ludacris and T.I. I would love to see.
Oh, that would be a good.
That'd be good.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That'd be good.
I mean, shit, Face and Andre, man. That'll be dope.
Woo! That would get interesting.
That's a lot of hits.
What about, what's his name?
hits.
New Orleans dude.
Oh,
Master P.
Master P.
Yeah.
That would be good to see.
I would rather see Master P versus like Baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do something like that.
Yeah.
I never was a huge fan of Master P. I mean, he had some catchy songs, but
I feel like me too.
he just wasn't somebody.
I wasn't a big fan of Master P.
He made a whole lot of money.
His business acumen is
He made a whole
Yes.
lot of money.
Now, I give brother mad credit for
Oh,
doing
yeah.
things
Yeah.
differently and doing it his way.
Yeah.
But as far as his music,
He still got money. You ain't heard nothing about him. He still got money.
Oh, you hear a lot about it. He always doing something, man. That boy always doing
You
something.
know who the
He
huge
got all kind of rap snacks and
Come get some burgers. Come to burgers.
shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
bang, 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 bang.
All right, baby. Hey man, the one person, man, that everybody in music has agreed upon, nobody can find a versus opponent for R. Kelly. No, for real. No, for real. Like his music, like think about what versus is. Who are you gonna put in there with R. Kelly?
Keep sweating.
Nope, him and Bobby Brown went at it. Bobby. Brown.
Bobby Black.
You really can't put
Bobby
nobody.
Arms.
You can't really put nobody on him.
Who could you possibly put that man up against?
Especially if it's about slow jams.
It's whatever.
You say Ron Isley.
I was
Nope.
just thinking that. I was
You know
just
who-
thinking
you
that.
know-
Merlin.
you know-
You
Nope.
right here, dude.
Nope.
I was just thinking that.
Mm-mm.
He got a long enough career.
Mm-mm. R. Kelly would kill Ron Isley. He would murder him. He would give him 25 years of nothing but hit after hit, record after record after record.
And then use the hit records he made.
He made with that.
You know what I'm saying, man? Like R. Kelly, man.
I'm gonna beat you with everything I sampled from you.
I showed him right. Be gone, man. I showed him he's gonna be gone, man. He's robbing us, man.
Hold on.
No.
Look at the one above that.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about. What did you say?
R. Kelly writes for right. R. Kelly writes for Rod.
Hey,
I'm gonna get that shirt. I'm
but
gonna
when
get that
you
shirt.
when somebody said Usher, I was thinking about Usher earlier.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about Usher and what's his name? Chris Brown.
Together.
Yeah.
I
like
think
Double Team, that nigga, huh?
Usher would
No, I mean them two.
Oh.
them as a versus. Usher would murder Chris Brown.
Genuine.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm not taking anything away from Chris Brown, but Usher, he been in the game for longer, way longer.
Think he got
deeper
you
catalog?
think he got deeper catalog?
Yeah, he got a way deeper catalog.
That's
Man,
what's up.
don't sleep on Chris.
Yeah.
Hey man, that boy put in a lot of work for a long time. He ain't done nothing recently, but then Usher haven't either. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude was the biggest. He was the Drake of R&B for a long time.
He was the Drake of R&B.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Well, yeah.
That's just a great line.
it was.
Nigga Drake is so soft.
Until he beat
He was the Drake of R&B. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man, don't laugh.
Oh, man.
That's the goat in the making right there, boy. That's the goat
I
in the
mean,
making.
hey, dude, if people love him, okay, good for
Hey,
them.
man, Drake got a good sound, man. I can't
I
front on that, man.
don't know.
I rock with
He don't
Drake.
do it for me, dude.
Drake, you don't like Drake, man?
I mean, he got some catchy stuff. I won't deny that there's a few songs that I bob my head to, but like he said
Drake
about
got
Missy, I ain't
bars.
finna go out and buy his album.
Yeah. I don't go by
Drake
it.
got bars.
Because
Drake too.
Like
Drake
I
got
said before,
bars,
man, I think Drake is one of the nicest spitters. He can rhyme his ass off. You can never take nothing from his rhyming ability.
Mm-hmm.
He's superb with that. He really is. But that nigga music is whiny as hell, and I just can't do it.
You don't like that
When
pitch,
I
huh?
when I can
It's the
listen to
pitch.
it,
It's
it's the
pitch.
pitch and all.
Yeah.
But when he does stuff like his response to what's his name, the dude from he had that battle with that other rapper.
He had beef with everybody at one point, but I think
He's
I know
on
what you're
good
talking
music.
about.
He's on good music.
I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why
it
I
almost
can't
got
think of his
serious
name.
and they stopped.
Somebody. Yeah, what's dude's name?
But I know who you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Pusha T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, everybody was talking about how Pusha T won that battle, but the only reason that people were gravitating to what Pusha did over what Drake did was just because he brought out some shit about Drake hiding his son. It was just the content.
Yeah.
Mm.
But when you sit down and you listen to those records side by side,
Lyrically,
it's not even close, dog. It's not even close. Drake obliterated that dude lyrically. He obliterated it, man. And if y'all don't believe it, go back and listen to them songs side by side.
Man, I like that OVO sound, man.
Hey,
I
man.
like that a lot, especially through Drake homeboy, Party Next Door. Party Next Door.
Party Next
Man,
Door.
Party Next Door album, man. I'm telling you, that OVO sound, that was a masterpiece. People slept on it too, but it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, man. It's his third album. You ought to check it out, man. For real.
I didn't heard pretty much because I do skim through it.
I
You know what I'm saying?
love
I
that
skim
sound,
through
man.
music.
No,
I love that
He
sound.
got some
Some of
really
the music,
dope.
some of the
He
jazz
got some
jam.
really dope shit,
Well, I can't
man. I don't
stand
take
it's the
nothing.
same. I'm here to say.
Yeah, but exactly. You start hearing that over and over and
Like,
over.
and I'm like, man, this is make me think sometimes. Is this one of his other jazz? Oh no, this is some new shit.
Right.
It's the music. It's
Right,
like, you know
you
what?
recognize
I don't
that
want to hear
sound.
that same. You know, it's like
And
they
you know
sound the
what?
same
I
on
really
every
think
record,
people
man.
get used to that.
Yeah,
And that's what they latch on to. because they get used to that repetitive.
It's a familiar.
Yeah,
It's familiar.
Yeah. Some of the jams though, when you hear the music playing, oh, that should be thumping. I just wish I could get an instrumental version.
And the fucked up part about it
it
is you can't even sit there and have a conversation with somebody and be like, yeah, man, I ain't really a big Drake fan. Because they'll be like, you don't like Drake? Like, he can rhyme. You like niggas that can rhyme, right?
And sing.
Right.
Like, well, if he's just gonna rhyme, okay. We'll leave all that other shit.
I like the boy's sound, man. I can't lie, man. I like the boy's sound. I do. Yeah. Big time.
I definitely give him his props, but
What's that?
I could do without it.
And you
Who
know,
would you put up against him?
nobody. And so,
Who's
like,
Pusha?
I mean,
oh, somebody push it to you.
I would now if for a versus, I would like to see
Say
him
Say murder.
versus somebody like Busta on a versus like what we just saw, that kind of versus. I would like to see those two.
Like
But on
entertaining
a,
and music.
yeah, like them
jamming
niggas
and-
really
yeah.
spitting and rhyming,
Right,
and
right.
you know what
I
I'm
missed
saying?
who you said.
Oh, Eminem and
Busta.
Busta.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like the energy of the rhymes and the hits and all of
Them
that.
niggas-
I could see
If
that.
they got into a dice rolling bout, ooh,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That would be nice.
That'd be nice.
That'd be
man.
some hard hitting speed rap.
And your boy kept saying, man, Busta kept saying he asked like 5 different people and they keep turning them down because they don't
Really?
want that.
Don't nobody
Really?
want-
Don't
everybody
nobody
said
want that
that-
smoke.
Really?
But see,
You better come fast.
you can't. Eminem is never gonna not like. He's never gonna duck the smoke
Mhm.
unless you just insignificant. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's never gonna duck the smoke because that's what he is.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
saying?
And I think that those two, man, that'd be a beautiful versus.
That would be.
I think that'd be a beautiful.
That I would look for. I would seek that out and find it if that happened.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
Man, y'all ought to try to get in the battle rap.
Tell him again.
Trust me,
Tell him again.
I used to be just like you.
Okay.
Tell him again.
I promise. Hey, man, these kids, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hey,
Because here's why I say this: even if you can't understand what they're saying, the environment is so tense.
bro.
Yeah.
It is so like
Mhm.
intense, man. And you know, for the most part, everybody be peace. But every problem they got with each other, everything, anything on their mind,
Any
all,
beef, any.
all of it.
It
And you
all
start
comes
seeing
out.
how different people think differently
Yeah.
by the sound of the way that they rap towards each other.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So like some people may be a connoisseur for, you know, nice Italian singers. Okay, well, you like the pitch of their sound, how it sounds and all that. So you start looking for differences in between different singers. When you look at like battle rap leagues, it is clear that these two people are masters in their own craft.
Right.
And you're looking at who's going to impose their will.
Right.
Even if you don't understand what they're saying, you can just look at the crowd and see and understand how intense everything is and be like, hey man, I think that person may have got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's real.
Okay.
It's real. It's
Okay.
real. It's real.
I can see that.
It really is.
It's real, man.
And then
It's real.
And see, the thing about it is for a person who's really into the lyrics.
Yeah.
When you listen to battle rappers, those are some of the most creative
Yes, they are.
rappers on the face of the planet. Like their schemes, their metaphors, their entendres be triple,
Yeah.
quadruple entendres.
They're
They'll
brilliant.
say some shit and make a scheme out of it, and you can literally interpret it 3-4 different ways, and it
Yeah.
still makes sense.
Yeah.
And still hitting the point that they. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, man. The
Mhm.
wordplay, that's the art.
Yeah.
That's the art, dog. It's beautiful, man.
It's cool, man.
Beautiful.
I can see that. Yeah. Because hell, that was the thing I loved hanging around with y'all niggas back in the day in the first place. It was just being around when y'all would start those ciphers and sessions and all that kind of stuff. I never had that talent, you know, never had that skill, but just to sit back and watch cats that I knew. And I know you as a fun, goofy, you know,
Right.
playful person, but when you started rhyming, like that transformation that took place, or best example of all, Beast.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah.
Beast is a fool between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Right.
But you put a microphone in his hand and put that boy on the stage, and it was literally a transformation. So I get that. You can definitely see the difference in speech patterns and rhyme patterns and things like that when people are going at it. I could definitely see myself getting into it. It's deep, you know. It's deep. It's human nature, really.
Yeah,
it's human nature.
It's really cool.
It's interesting, man.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful. I love it. And they just had that big old thing down here in Houston too a couple of weeks ago, man. Really, one of the biggest ones, man. It was real nice. Yeah.
MC Ron J. You know, man. All right, so let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and address this dude right now. Let me go ahead and give this boy here what he wants.
Get him on the mic.
So I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge James Bond fan. Okay. My favorite James Bond of all time, to be honest with you, when I grew up with, that was Roger Moore.
Yeah.
You know what really attracted me to James Bond at that time, the story. Like, maybe not every film, but every other film, you like, hey man, I think that nigga Jaws finna come. And Jaws will just show up out of nowhere and him and James Bond fight. It's their arch nemesis. It's like, so it's on sight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then James Bond, you got this little mythology within James Bond, like when are these two niggas gonna be done? You know what I'm saying?
It's like Peter
and so
every Family Guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they call
exactly.
that nigga named Jaws, right?
Right.
Teeth all fucked
right.
up.
Metal and
Kind
shit,
of shit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel it. And then when he finally got dealt with by James Bond, I was like, fuck, man, that's the end of the era. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the point is, like, every time shit be going good for James, here his ass goes.
Just come out of nowhere.
That's Kevin Jackson.
He's Jaws.
That's Kevin Jackson.
Oh shit! Damn, dude.
Turn that shit off. Y'all have a good night.
That's what I said. It's like a Family Guy. Peter, every time Peter and Chicken see each other, they fight all around the world.
All over the place.
All up in space and shit.
I wonder if they got that from that.
Yeah.
I know,
Their
huh?
thought was, you know, this would be a metaphor towards James Bond and Jaws, but we'll do Peter and the Chicken.
You know what I
And
mean?
they're always fight. They be fucking each other.
Always
up.
on sight.
Yeah.
Hey man, I guess we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, folks.
Jackson.
Hey man,
Kevin Jaws Jackson.
Listen to Ronnie,
You got a name for him now. Kevin Jaws Jackson.
Kevin Jaws Jackson. Danny Smoke, y'all. We out, man.
Peace.
Love y'all.
Just got up the
Time
chair.
to light up.